Okay everybody, in today's video we're going to be looking at the Japanese Type 38 Carbine, and this is the Carbine version of the longer Type 38 rifle, and this would be developed shortly after that rifle was adopted, and was made to, improve things over the old Type 30 carbines, and just overall improve the design and make a better service rifle. So this would be using the action that Kajiro Nambu had developed for the Type 38. It's cock on close, features a dust cover that's sliding and stays fixed to the rifle at all times. Was chambered in 6.5 Japanese, fed from 5-round stripper clips, and has a follower hold open. The safety right here is a palm push-in safety. You press in like that. And there'd be a couple different variations of the Type 38 carbines. The first ones would have a flat butt plate. The later ones like this will have a cupped butt plate. And the sights on them are a rear V-notch with a barleycorn style front post with protective wings, and up at the front you have the bayonet lug, which uses the standard Type 30 bayonet. This is one made by the Nagoya Army Arsenal, and you also have the cleaning rod up here, which you just press a button. It's on the underside of this to pull out right here. And the sights, I believe this is a 400 meter zero right here, and then you can flip it up and it adjusts out to 2000 on the rear ladder. It has side mounted sling swivels on the back and front. And the stock will be just like the standard Type 38 rifles, having a split down it made out of two different pieces of wood dovetailed into each other. And these would go into production shortly after the Type 38s did, and would continue to be produced right up until the start of World War II, when the Type 99 would be adopted and these would be phased out. And since these went out of production at the start of World War II, or before the start of World War II, these would not see the decline in quality that you would see with the later Type 99 rifles, so all of these you'll find will be exceptionally nicely made if they've been maintained and kept in good condition. Another thing about the Type 38s is there's this button here where you can release the magazine floor plate, and it comes out just like that, and you can drop it out. That's basically just for maintenance, or if you ever needed to dump your magazine for some reason. And these rifles would be made by the original Tokyo Army Arsenal, and then they would be made by Nagoya heavily, and these will also be made by the Mugden Arsenal. And those, on some of them, you can find a rear peep sight instead of the V-notch sight that's on all the rest of them. And in total, about 500,000 of these would be produced. And these would see service till the end of World War II in various places, and see service afterwards heavily in China. And yeah, that's about all I'm going to say about it, so let's get into shooting it some. Alright, we're going to start out with 5 rounds of Norma 6.5. I believe this is 156 grain soft points, down at 100 yards. That's all 5 of them. Alright, here's our group. We got 4 right here. The 5th one right here, it's just a little bit high and a little bit to the left, but pretty good group other than that. Alright, fire another 5 rounds down at 100. And we're having some feed issues with this rifle. On the last little bit of travel, the bolts will kind of bind up and they're not fully picking up under the extractor. That may be a result of this bolt not matching, because these rifles are fairly hand fit, so if you have one with a non-matching bolt, that can result in all sorts of different feed issues and, you know, little small issues with them. But we're going to do another 5 at 100. That's all 5 of them. Here's our next group. We got 1, 2 right close to each other, then the other 3 just up here. Another fairly nice group. You know, still high and a little bit to the left, but decent group. Alright, we're going to load up another 5 down at 100 yards.
Your bolt's not all the way back. Here.
That's all of them. Alright, here's our next group. 3 of them landed up here, and the other 2 shot high, so they went above the target. Our hand loads are shooting fairly high, but yeah, that's our group. Alright, looks like we're out of ammo, so we're going to put it on safe and do a bonsai charge. Well, that solved the problem. Okay, everybody, that's going to be it for the video. We had a lot of fun with the Type 38 carbine. And these are really nice, handy little rifles. Very accurate, too. These are one of the nicest variants of the Arisaka, and definitely probably the one you'd want to have to go on a long hike with, because it's the lightest weight one you can find, and shortest one also. If you want to see any more out of this one, let us know in the comments, and let us know also if you want to see any more of any of our Arisakas, and we'll catch you in the next one.